Hi everybody. Instead of Facebook Live, I'm doing this video so that I can post this video in my other platforms and reach maximum number of people. Because I wanted to talk to you all something very important, and this is about job search. So every day, okay, I receive resumes on LinkedIn, on Facebook, sometimes through my WhatsApp, on my email, and these resumes of people from different walks of life and who are looking for a job. I perfectly understand the kind of panic and uncertainty we all are going through, and it's absolutely normal for people to reach out to anybody and everybody and just send across a resume so that maybe someone can find their job, maybe someone can help them and give them some contact who will be able to find them a job. But what we are actually forgetting here is that, when I receive a resume, or when anybody receives a resume, from that point in time you start understanding that person, the way the email has been written, the way the cover letter has been written. So many times I receive an resume on an email where I'm just on a BCC. Probably there are 10 other people who have been marked in that email, and I just received this email and saying, "Dear HR, please find my resume attached." Now you have to understand, or sometimes even on Facebook, there are people who send me messages on Messenger saying that, "Madam, in your company, can you find me a job?" So and then I generally tell them that, please go back and check. I am not working in any of the organization. I'm having my own startup, and there are times I even open the resumes and tell them top of the line couple of feedbacks about the resumes which they can change or they need to update in their resume. But what I'm trying to make here is that, irrespective of the panic and uncertainty, you have to keep your calm and composure. If the whole idea of looking for a job is to just connect with people and send resumes, that probably might not work. You have to understand that who are the people who can find you jobs, which are the organizations which can actually give you jobs, so which are the organizations are actually hiring today, which are the industries who are hiring today. Find out that, do a research about yourself. Maybe this is a time when you want to do a career transition, maybe you want to do something else right now. Do a research about yourself, what you're good at, what you're not good at, and then maybe, if you need to pick up a couple of courses on that, just do that. And then, make it like a strategy of job change, not just like just picking up somebody's and just sending resumes. That might not work, because there are so much of information overload today. I mean, so many information. I mean, you anybody who's dealing with recruitment, I'm sure they are bombarded with many resumes in one day, right? Because the kind of uncertainty we have, the kind of lack of jobs we have, just one posting, I'm sure, will have hundreds and 500 or thousands of people will be applying for these jobs. So remember always that, making yourself look like a person who has depth, who has strategy, who has thought through the whole thing and then applying for the job is very, very important. So the recruiter, the HR, or the leader who's looking at your resume understands that, yes, you have actually worked for this position, you have done this course to get into this position or the organization, and then you're applying for the job. Just don't push yourself into this panic situation so much that you lose your own strengths and calm and composure. Remember, being calm and composed and being into a depth level of thinking is more important to have a great career and have a great job. So that's about job. Now another thing, I have written an article. Now this is about leadership, what a new age positive leader is supposed to be, how he's supposed to behave with his team, how he's supposed to sort of understand his team members, understand the challenges of his team members, and how as a leader he can portray and inspire his team. Just go ahead and read that article. If you are a leader already, or if you're aspiring to be a leader, it's very important, because this is an article I've written by doing a lot of research and understanding many other leaders, understanding and reading many other topics and articles about leadership, and then I've come up with these just 5-6 pointers which you can take it and sort of implement about. Okay, that's about it for today. I'll come back to you soon and talk to you more about mental health. Okay, thank you, take care.